Hi everyone, thank you for coming. Today we're gonna cook yosenabe together. Our instructor is Masayo Kawaguchi. じゃあお願いします。
Thank you. Hi everybody. Good evening. Are you having a good time today? So my name is Masayo Kawaguchi. So my nickname is Mashi. So Naoko-san call me Mashi. So M-A-S-S-H-Y. So please call me Mashi. So today we're gonna show you how to make yosenabe. So very special Japanese traditional hot pot dish in winter. So let's get together, and then I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so this is a pot. So this is Japanese clay pot, but you can use any other pot you have. So it doesn't matter. So if you have a lid, if you don't without the lid, doesn't matter. So I put already 1000 cc milliliter water. And so like I wrote the ingredient kombu. This is Japanese kombu. Can you see? So any kinds of kombu that be fine. Also, if you don't have a kombu, that's fine too, because we use today chicken bowl. So dashi comes out from chicken bowl too. So we put the dashi and kombu and turn on the kondo stove. So we wait. And then let me show you ingredient today. Can you see ingredient? So this is a Chinese cabbage. And then shimeji mushroom and shiitake mushroom and also tofu and then green onions. So this is a Chinese cabbage, it's big, right? So I maybe use 4, 5 today. So this is really fresh, 4, 5 leaves. Also, if you like a fish, so you can add cod maybe, if you like. So cod and shrimp too. Shrimp also make it more gorgeous. So we like a fish, but if you don't like it, that's fine. Also, we put the later on udon, but depends on the serving. We're gonna make 3, 4 serving or 2, 3 serving. My husband eat a lot, so that's why now it's boiling water. This ingredient. So also I cut like this and shiitake mushroom like this. So let me show you how to cut. Maybe you know that this one, for example, like this. So usually the cross like this, it's easier. So if you want one more like that, so maybe you can do it like a 6 like that'd be good. Also, I use a carrot. So this one is really pretty. So usually you don't need to do it, just in case. This is a kind of a vegetable cutter. Maybe you have a cookie cutter, but Japanese one is much smaller, So usually I put that like this. It's easier. So much more pretty. It's now it's a spring. I hope spring has come. Not yet. It's still winter. So hopefully the image of cherry blossom. So sakura. And then we wait it the boil to kombu. And then before boiling 100%, we take kombu out because under boiling water, it's dashi comes out very well from seaweed kombu. Okay, so let me check the ingredient again. Chinese cabbage, but up to you. If you like make a more small portion, that'd be fine. So bigger, you can put more vegetable stuff. So shiitake, green onion, shimeji. Also, I use the shimeji today, but you can also enoki mushroom too. Both are fine. You can use both or one of them is fine. And I put the tofu and carrot. So let's make a chicken bowl. Chicken bowl, ground chicken, grated ginger, so 1 egg, and potato starch. And then I didn't write, but maybe a little bit shoyu, much better, I think, sorry. Shoyu, and maybe salt a little bit. And if you have a miso, that'd be good too. Put the miso, it's really good. Okay, so let's make a chicken bowl. Everything okay? Okay. Then I put the chicken, maybe this time 300 grams. 300 grams. So I put the ginger, grated ginger, and chicken bowl meat. Chicken bowl meat. Yes. Also egg. Egg いきますね。egg。それから、little bit 塩。それから、この醤油ちょっと入れてみます。little bit. So see what happens. And mix with it like this. Mix very well. こんな感じで。Maybe 3-4 minutes. Just よく knead well. こんな感じですね。あ、ごめんなさい。出てしまいました。Sorry.
マシさん、チキンミートボールは、鶏肉団子でよろしいでしょうか？
そうですね。はい。そうです。鶏肉団子ですね。チキンボールミート。チキンミートボールですね。そうですね。こんな感じで、あとは、よく混ざったら、if you mix well, so later on, I put into the pot like this. こんな感じで、like this, it's a round shape で入れていくという。Later on, we can put. So, it looks like お鍋がホイレンなので、So, I take out the kombu. I take kombu out. そしたらば、ここに入れていきます。We're going to put vegetable into pot. 先に、しいたけ、マッシュルーム、エビも入れていいですね。shrimp, also like ネギ、見えてますかね？見えますか？もうちょっとこっちの。ちょっとこの方が見えますね。Like a green onion takes a while to cook well. So it's also this green onion comes out from that dashi. で、しめじも入れて、入れちゃいます。で、vegetable, fish. で、豆腐も、you can put the tofu also. 食べられるだけ入れてください。それから、then you can put the cabbage, Chinese cabbage. 少し入れて。これはちょっと、maybe white part first. I think it's a little harder. So, okay. それで、ここにですね、you can put Japanese sake, maybe 2 tablespoons, also 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons up to, but medium. Then 2 or 3 soy sauce. Maybe 2 spoons fine. I like not to taste soy sauce. Strong soy sauce. こんな感じに今なってます。じゃあちょっとこれで wait. So we can check how to make it like a slide 4ですね。はい、お願いします。So now we can put the water and kombu out and put the vegetable, and also we made a chicken bowl meat, and also this add kombu and cut the vegetable size and shimeji and shiitake, everything. Okay, so any question? That be okay? 大丈夫でしょうか？でじゃあこれでチェックをしたら、煮えるのを待ちながら今度じゃあ鍋の種類を Okay, I will show you a type of nabe. So today we make a yosenabe, but they have so many kinds of nabe in Japan, nabe dish. So sometimes this is kamo, duck nabe. Duck nabe, also we can grill duck and maybe soy sauce taste and dashi, maybe from kombu, or sometimes bonito flake, like katsuo, and vegetable. So up to you. And then later on, we can make a udon. We can put the udon, or we can make a steamed rice, also soba noodle. So it's really good. Also, it's Hokkaido, it's North area in Japan. It's a crab, it's really popular. So sometimes crab nabe, kani nabe, we call it kani nabe. So looks great. I love kani, I love crab. So it depends, but maybe dashi also the same, like maybe kombu and katsuo, or sometimes chicken stock, that'd be better. And then oyster nabe. Oyster is really popular in Hiroshima. It's a little different from oyster here. It's more round shape. It's more thick. It tastes a little more, I don't know, it's more soft. It's more thick. Also, shabu-shabu is really popular here in the States. And then we make shabu-shabu at home too. So shabu-shabu is a beef slice, so also vegetable like this today. And then sometime we put in the ito gonyaku. How do you say ito gonyaku in English? Like konjaku, like soba noodle, like konjaku. Konjaku noodles. Konjaku noodle is also good too. Also, kimchi nabe is a Korean pickles nabe. Also, angular pot nabe. Also,
blowfish.
Blowfish nabe also very popular in winter. Okay, then we can put in a chicken bowl.
Oh, Mashi-san, there's a question. Is your pot still boiling while the vegetables cook?
Yes, it's cooking. So boiling, it's boiling. So maybe now it's a good timing to put in a chicken meat bowl. Yes. It's really maybe bite size. So maybe today is a 300 gram, but up to you. If you make a 1 or 2 portion, it's a less, like a 100 gram or 150, or depends on the people, how many people eat. So this is very good for hitori nabe too. One person nabe, we can make it too. Sometime at lunchtime, I can make myself for hitori nabe. We call it hitori nabe, one person nabe too. こんな感じで。 入れていきます。大丈夫かな。ここはたっぷりした方がいいかもしれないですね。ちょっと火をちっちゃくします。So make it that なんていうの？Stove is a little weak.
She's lowering the heat a little bit.
Smell very nice. いい感じになってる。It looks good. それでね、better ね、to put in a lid close.
Is everybody's kitchen smelling really yummy now?
そんな感じですね。大丈夫でしょうか？見えてますか？それでは、ちょっとこのまま wait until everything boil well. And then if your taste is a little strong or something salty, so you can put the water there and then you can adjust the taste you like. Okay. それでは
Basically, you can dilute it a little bit if you don't like it too salty.
So try not too salty, right? コーンスターチ入れるの忘れちゃった。
すいません。in the chicken balls, you mean? So we can put the potato starch in the
Sorry.
meatballs. Yes. And
I
if you
thought that better to put. Sorry.
and if you don't have potato starch, you can use corn starch.
Yeah, because
and, potato starch, we call it katakuriko.
Katakuriko. But I forgot to put in a. Sometime I put, sometime I don't. But try to do today because I try to fix this like a round shape. But looks okay. It's round anyway.
The only reason you're putting in the cornstarch or potato starch is to hold it together, right? So
yes.
if it holds together on its own,
Yeah, taste doesn't.
Yeah.
Good. If we have too much potato starch, it's not good. But if I try to make a ball, round shape, so better to put.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. それでは、we can show you another slide about the history. Yosenabe history. 作り方いきますね。すいません、間違えました。昆布、yes. Bonito flake, today's dashi. Also, you can use chicken broth too. This is so good too. Also, later on, we can eat nabe. So, some variety of eating style. So, some people like ponzu, like ajipon. It's a vinegar and soy sauce. Also, you don't have it today yuzu, but I use citrus itself, so also good. Also, I use a thinly sliced green onion. Today I use a big one, but also I buy a thin scallion, so you can use both. So.
Mashi-san, can you use lemon instead of yuzu since yuzu is hard to find?
Lemon is a little, that's okay, but a lemon is a little different. Maybe ponds is better, I think. It's but maybe if you put the lemon, so you can put the soy sauce together. So that'd be great, I think. Only lemon tastes sour, but
Too sour.
too sour, but soy sauce and lemon together, that'd be great, I think. Yeah, if you have a sushi vinegar, also any other vinegar, you can use it on the side, but depends, up to you. I don't use ponzu, like a vinegar one. I like eating itself, just a soy sauce taste or salt. But I like yuzu very much. So sometime in Japan, you can buy the yuzu pepper, I think yuzugosho, we called it yuzugosho. Yuzugosho is like that. It's like that the smash yuzu and the pepper in it. It's a little hot, but tastes really good. And also salt salt in it. This is a homemade yuzugosho. Also, I don't use today for chicken bowl, but if you have a miso, you can also put the chicken bowl, so the taste more different, the taste good. So up to you, but I really like it. Then, so maybe it's better to history of Yosenabe. So Yosenabe is kind of very old kind of dish in Japan, I think. It's a classic. The origin of Yosenabe is unknown. I research, but they don't know that when they started to eat Yosenabe. But the oldest record of nabe pot used in the 930 Common Era. Wow, long time ago. And also, you can see the left side picture. This is, we called it irori fireplace. So people that maybe grandmother or parents, family, kids, they are all together. It looks nice. And inside, in the center, they have a nabe. And then this is, maybe they make a yosenabe or any kind of nabe. So irori places is really, really retro. It's a nice classic, but it's a middle picture. This is like that they put in a hole in it inside the tatami room, and then they can make it. They can cook. Long time ago, but nowadays I don't have my mother's house. Also, they don't have the irori. So if you really want to see irori like me, so we should go to a very old or classic Japanese inn, like Tohoku or North area or South area. It's a countryside. Maybe you
Maybe
can.
Shirakawa-go.
Shirakawa-go. Yeah, Shirakawa-go is a place. It's still remain like the very Japanese old style houses, like a town, right?
Like
And
thatched roof and old, very old style homes. The whole village is like that. So it's very popular among tourists.
yeah, and also right side, this is the Edo period people. They're really modern. So inside the center, they eating nabe. So this is, I think, it's not an actor or actress. They are just a daily life that they are Edo period people eating a nabe like that. I think at the time they didn't eat meat so much, maybe fish. Usually, I think the meat.
Michelle-san's grandparents had irori in Gifu.
Oh, really? Wow, how nice! I want to see that. Great. So it's a right side ukiyo-e. Also, very nice picture. I really love it. They're wearing a nice kimono, but looks like a comfy. It's more relaxed. Maybe after the work or something, business. So maybe they're eating a dinner or something because outside it's getting darker. Okay. Also, yosenabe is a one dish, but we also have a chanko nabe. What is a chanko nabe? The chanko nabe is a special hot pot dish made by professional small wrestler and staff. They make many kinds of nabe, and each stable uses their own recipe. So look, it's a left side small wrestler. His name is Hakuho. It's really, really popular. He's maybe one of the best small wrestler. It's Yokozuna. It's the most strong grand champion, a Hakuho wrestler. I really like the style. And then second one, usually the young small restaurant make it the dinner every day. They make in the maybe chanko nabe. So chanko nabe is just any kinds of nabe they can make. So sometimes they can put the curry powder, sometimes kimchi, or something cream sauce. So because they every day daily life they can eat. So try not keep them to interesting everyday food. I think so they can the big. And then right side, ukiyo-e, Edo period. This is a small wrestler. They are eating nabe together, so relax and stuff. So it's really good art. I really love it. So any depends on the stable, the small team, or they have a everyday special recipe or taste. So it's really good to know. So I have this book. This is a chanko nabe book. So many different nabe. It's chanko nabe. So sometimes they can make a tomato. They use a tomato chanko, also fish aji chanko, also curry chanko. So also buta miso, pork miso chanko. So many of it. Sometimes they use a pork, sometimes use a fish, sometimes it's a beef too. So it's really nice book. So sometimes I can make it. So I like this chicken bowl. So that's why I put in the idea today to to Yosenabe. Usually Yosenabe, just a breast chicken we can use, but a special today. Okay, almost done, I think. Thank you, Naoko-san. Okay.
Mashi-san, there was a question about how do you eat nabe. So I just put in the chat that usually you put the nabe in the center of your table and everybody reach over and take what you like into your little bowl and then dip it in whatever sauce you like and eat it.
Yeah. So, but now it's a Corona, so that's why I try to individual, serving. I think is better. So usually they use in picking, everybody together, like they hashi. But now I try to put together like otama. This is otama. So serving. So individual, I think. Almost done. So we can eat now. 大丈夫でしょうか?
How is everybody's yosenabe looking?
大丈夫でしょうか? Okay, so I try to put so yosenabe set. Okay, this usually I use this kind of the cup or bowl, small bowl. So also this one, Japanese soup bowl. This is also good. So maybe small bowls fine. I think is if you can make a. So
Basically, you use a bowl that's much smaller than a ramen bowl, like much smaller.
こんな感じですね。And then we can put, like I said, today is scallion. Also sesame, just in case. Also, this is ground sesame. This is a yuzu gosho, like I show you. And this is I use a frozen yuzu because in New Year, the Japanese supermarket, they're selling yuzu sometimes, but I really like yuzu, so I put the frozen. So sometimes I use it that little by little like this. And then so we can eat. じゃあ、うちは夫に食べていただきましょうか。
細野さんもありがとうございます。
ああ、いやいや、こう鍋映ってますか？ お鍋まだこんな感じで。今火を止めてます。もっと。
She just turned it off.
And then I put to turn off again. So depends. You can adjust like boiling hard or boiling less or depends. And then taste it. You can put the water or okay, you can put more salt and soy sauce and stuff. And so if you like a really sweet one, so you can put the mirin more. So we don't use a sato, sugar, but mirin is sometimes good.
So mirin is a sweet sake, and we only use it for cooking. And I remember Grace-san told me that one of the local Asian market people said, "Oh, mirin and sake are the same," but they're not. So
Right. So I will show you mirin. I use a mirin a lot. This is a mirin, like a aji mirin. Soy sauce.
and usually the cap is red.
Yeah. And then this is I use a soy sauce usually. This is kikoman. Yeah, kikoman. And also we use a sake today. Sake today. Like
Oh
this.
wow.
This is just basic one.
Shochikubai sake. That was shochikubai.
And I will show you today's kombu. We use dishiri kombu today. So also there's Hidaka kombu. They're selling the Japanese grocery, Maruichi-san or any other Japanese grocery. Also dishiri kombu, especially from Hokkaido. I bought this one in Japan, but it's really good, like a really thick one. But a Hidaka kombu, any other kombu that's it's also good too. And then usually I cut the pieces and I put the like a plastic case, and you use everyday basis. Like if you I use this one for miso soup almost every day. Also clear soup, so kombu and katsuo together. Also there is a powder. Japanese grocery store, what can I say? Kombu powder or katsu
Dashi powder, or also like a tea bag looking sash too. Yes.
That's also good too. Sometimes it's a kayanoya dashi. It's really popular. Also, you can use it hondashi too. Hondashi is very popular here, but some people like it. I think it's a really small. Sometimes I put hondashi, but basically kombu. If we have time, kombu and katsu, and it tastes good.
So what Mashi-san was trying to tell us was that you should keep the kelp in the airtight container.
Yeah,
If you don't have it, I think that big Ziploc bag is fine too. Yes.
it's fine. It's a hondashi is something like that. So we can put this very easy one. Just order a hondashi and miso, and then we can make a miso soup. It's really instantly amazing too. So it's getting finished now. So usually we are there at the end of the cooking nabe. So shime. Shime means shimeru is like a closing dish. So sometimes we can put into steamed rice or udon. Today we can make a udon. So because it looks like people like udon, so kono mama we can put the udon.
So Mashi-san, apparently you can buy the kombu from Hokkaido on Amazon.
Oh, really? Anything fine. Yeah. So today I didn't eat well, so maybe still have a ingredient. So maybe.
So Mashi-san, usually do you eat the vegetable and meatballs first, then you add the udon last, right?
Yes.
With the leftover broth. Yes.
Yeah, this is the idea. I think in the States, they don't have idea like that, I think, because we can eat together, right? So, but in Japan, they eat some main ingredient first, and then shime. shime the last, and then they use as leftover soup with steamed rice and udon, sometimes somen, sometimes soba noodle, anything, and then eat more.
So if you add rice, it becomes like a risotto, like
Yeah.
Japanese style.
Both is good. いただいてみましょうね。どうでしょう。
But idea is not to throw away the leftover broth because it has all kinds of flavor from what you cooked.
So we usually eat いただきます。
Everybody go ahead and enjoy what you cooked.
美味しいです。Really good.
How's everybody doing?
どうぞ。どうでしょう。
You see
This
that
is
Valerie
very
view.
easy cooking. So we just put together, you know, in one pot. So
Oh, I see some people eating. Allison-san, how's it?
it's good. どうでしょ
It's good?
美味しい。
う。美
美味しい
よ
です。
かった。よかったです。So you like the taste more, or you can put the more salt or soy sauce? Or, no, it's good. So anybody, we can put the ajipon, the vinegar and soy sauce or lemon. That'd be good too.
Yeah, whatever you like. Yes.
How's Emma さんどうですか？直子さん's daughter? She's making?
She says yes.
Good.
So the idea is by the time this is done, I get to eat the yosenabe too. If I make my daughter to work.
Good. So today, my son already went back to college yesterday. So only my husband and myself. So this is for two. It's a good size, I think. So later on, I can eat more. So
Oh, yeah. Some people have to try it later, but that's okay. Now you know how to make it, right?
yes, it's easy.
Yeah.
So you can put anything more. It's a not that you don't need to make a chicken bowl. You can put the chicken itself, the breast chicken. So and anything you can put.
Again, yosenabe means put everything together. So
Yes.
some people just use what's in your fridge.
Exactly. Sometimes I clean up the refrigerator, so we can put the pork also. Pork and chicken also there. Nice collaboration.
Nice combination. Yes.
Nice combination.
Yes.
It's good.
Has anybody had nabe when you were in Japan? Like I know Karen-san, you used to be in Japan, right? Did you have
really?
nabe? Yes.
Yeah. So especially I was born in Fukuoka, like South area, and then moved to Osaka in 9 years and moved back to Fukuoka and then moved to Tokyo again before I moved to New York. I used to live in New York and 23 years and moved to Boston 2 years ago. So in Japan, they had a variety of nice nabe restaurants. Sometimes we call the udonski, the udon nabe restaurant. Also in Fukuoka, mizutaki, like a chicken soup, chicken stock soup and chicken. It's really thick one. And then sometimes they put in a ramen in the end or rice, steamed rice too. So I have a one more slide. So in Japan, it's a nabe or any other Japanese restaurant. It's really popular. So I like the kind of restaurant that I told you, like a Japanese nabe style. So it's a left side, it's a chair and table, and the middle one is a Japanese in style, the table, and then I put the cushion in it. So my Japanese mother's house is like this. It's really old style Japanese house.
With
So
tatami mats and tokonoma.
tokonoma. Tokonoma is this one, tokonoma. We can put the kakejiku art on
The
sometimes.
scroll, kakejiku scroll. Yeah.
Yeah, and also at the window, there is that's a paper, old traditional Japanese paper. We call it shoji.
So
Yeah.
shoji screens, it slides, right?
Yeah. Also, nabe restaurants, sometimes they have a course like this. It's appetizer, main dish, and then look, this is a steamed rice in the middle. So they make a ojia, I mean, put together, it's a risotto together. Also, now in Japan, like, people stay home, so they can buy online like a nabe set, nabe DIY nabe kit. So looks like that. It's like a shabu shabu or sukiyaki, or it's the downside the techiri, a blowfish. The blowfish is really expensive. Look, it's like almost like 180 for 2 people.
Wow.
5 people. It's really expensive. But every time I go back to Japan in winter, definitely I wanna eat this special dish.
Chili.
Yeah, it's really.
So the word techiri comes from teppo and chiri. So teppo is gun, and the reason why it's called that way is because blowfish has poison, right? So
I
if
see.
you get unlucky, you could die from eating it. So basically, it's almost like, if you get lucky, you can get hit by gun. So that's why apparently they called it teppo. And chili used to be the term that they used to refer to nabe. So it was like a gun hot pot.
Yeah. So and also middle one in the down. So this is also another set. Like this is tofu set. The soup and tofu. And also down here, maybe you can see in the middle like a yuba. Yuba.
These rolled ones, right?
This is really pretty. I like yuba very much. In Kyoto, they have a yuba restaurant too. So second floor, they can make a yuba, and the first floor is the restaurant for yuba. So yuba rice or yuba soup or nama yuba, like a raw yuba, like a sashimi. It's a vegetarian, but it's really good. And also the kind of left, maybe this is also another set of tonu, like
Soy milk.
soy milk, maybe nabe. Yeah, I like this pretty like a carrot. I make this one at the New Year's, so we can cut like this, and then inside a little cut, and then we can make a. This is a ume, not the sakura, the ume flower.
Plum flowers. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this symbol is a spring symbol before cherry blossom.
So they bloom first. Yeah.
そんな感じでしょうか。Yeah.
So,
So last picture, maybe this is in Japanese, but maybe I just want to let you know that so many different kinds of nabe all over Japan. I said Hokkaido is at the north top.
right here.
Yeah, this is a Hokkaido, the crab or any fish and stuff, salmon and stuff. And also Tokyo is here, Tokyo. And this is also many different kinds of, because Tokyo is international city, cosmopolitan city, so many different kinds of nabe restaurant. Also, they have a chanko nabe restaurant too. So it's a small restaurant is the owner sometimes. They serve a very nice chanko nabe. Also nice area like Kyushu. I was born here.
Right here.
Yeah,
Kyushu.
Kyushu. And then Kyoto is here. Kyoto is the Kansai area like that. So Kyoto taste is more light soup, light taste soup. But Tokyo is more thick, like they use more soy sauce. It's miso. It's really different. So in Fukuoka, the udon noodle shop is really light color, almost clear. But the Edo is a Tokyo soba noodle shop is really thick soy sauce color. It's
Brown,
really
yes.
different. Japan Island is really small, but it's each region, each in a place, they have, also each family, they have a own, recipe or taste.
So it's almost like a pasta sauce for Italian moms. Each family has different family recipe that's been passed down.
Yeah. It also in the winter, it reminds me like oden.
Okay.
Oden. So Naoko-san, you like oden?
I do. So oden is like it's made from fish paste. So I think you have to like fish to eat it because everything pretty much in there is fish except for boiled egg. Sometimes you see, but you can go to a convenience store during winter time. You can just pick like 1 or 2, 3 pieces of oden and just get it to go.
Exactly. So also at the family, at the home, also they can make oden, and also they can put the potato, also konjac, that fried tofu, and stuff like that. It's really
Daikon too ですね。
daikon. Yeah,
Daikon.
daikon. Radish is a very popular ingredient.
The
Yeah.
Japanese radish is very big. It's a very big white one. Maybe you've seen it at H Mart or Maruichi or Ebisuya. If
Yeah.
you're in the Boston area, yeah.
And then it's the top of the part is really hot sometimes. That's the Japanese radish, daikon. But I think Korean daikon doesn't taste hot, right?
Mm.
It's really different because sometimes it's a Japanese daikon I grind. It's really, really hot.
So sometimes maybe if you had grilled fish in Japan, you see kind of a grated radish on the side, the white thing.
Yes.
So
そんな感じでしょうか。あと7
how
分。
long do you cook udon is the question.
Oh, I see. Maybe 3 minutes or 5 minutes. If you like a soft one, you can more.
Cook it longer.
Yeah. But if you like a really soft one, so you can cook more. You can, control to how to eat the udon noodle. This is we use a sanuki noodle like from Shikoku Island. It's really thick one. But in Japanese grocery, they're selling the dry udon. Also, you have to cook more. I think it's more. You have to boil more and then put here. I think no, don't try to put in a dry one here directly. I don't think it's a good idea. So you can boil another pan and boil well and then put here.
So basically, if you get the dried one, like if you see soba that's dry too, almost like spaghetti, right? Like if you see that type, you have to cook longer, and you also have to cook it, like boil it before you boil it, drain it, and then add at the end. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
But if you get the frozen one, it takes less time because it's already been cooked. So you just it just has to be defrosted. Yes.
If you choose like a steamed rice, it's like a risotto like that. So you can pour the egg inside the pot like this. So maybe that'd be better too. We don't do this with udon, but if you make a rice, we call it ojia, like a rice
Risotto,
risotto.
yeah, you can basically
Mm.
put egg in, but after you beat it a little bit, right? So
That tastes really good.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I put the miso shiru in it also. We put the egg.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Any questions?
Is that okay? So I hope you enjoy like a Yosenabe.
Yeah. How does it taste, Sandra-san? Are you eating it or did you cook?
It's not ready yet. We're still
in process.
yes.
It takes more time. Maybe 20 or 30 minutes or so altogether. Today is we were talking, so 1 hour show. So that's why it's like a live show. So
Yes.
you can control the time. But I'm very concentrated to cooking like Usually 30 or 40 minutes altogether from beginning to the end.
So usually family would sit around it and they can talk like, oh, what happened today at school or something. While it's cooking, you talk, right? And I mean, sometimes the vegetable gets cooked first. So, you know, if like younger boys can't wait, they might start to eat from what's already, you know, cooked.
Yeah. Because yosenabe is kind of a なんていうのかな、なんていうの、臨機応変。
So you can be very flexible. There's no like strict rules. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why you can use anything you like. So you can put anything you like. These days in Japan, like nabe with putting a tomato sauce is very popular. I was surprised the first time. Oh, really? Nabe with tomato? But it's really good, actually. It's like and then final, at the last, they put in a pasta. So it's like a Italian food.
Soup pasta.
Soup pasta. So I think nabe is flexible. So that's why easier to get another culture, Korean culture, like Italy and Korean. So sometimes you can put the kimchi, right? So, you know, we can collaboration like Italian food, like using a tomato. Tomato and nabe is, when I was a child, it never ever think that way. Naoko-san, so,
Yeah, I never thought of that.
right?
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's popular.
It's okay,
For
like,
young women, it's a tomato nabe. It's really popular.
it's good for like diet or something.
Also, I will show you this. This is a Chinese noodle. So I really like it too. This is they said gamchan noodle. Gamchan noodle means like a silver needle noodle. So we call it in Japanese ginshimen. So I find that this one like a Chinese market. It's really also, it's interesting. Sometimes we use shabu shabu. So after we eat in shabu shabu, I put in like a Chinese noodle, also Vietnamese noodle to rice noodle. Also pho is like a pho. It's very good. I try to many different new stuff, new challenge. Right?
Mashi-san, Karen-san actually tried chankonabe when she was in Japan.
Yeah, chankonabe.
Nice. If you're lucky, maybe the owner sumo wrestler might be in the restaurant when you're there.
Sometimes their owner was there, and then they make it like a chankonabe. But chankonabe, it's not so inexpensive. Kekko, kind of expensive food.
The sumo wrestlers are making money.
Yeah. It's like a nabe, so we can make at home, but chankonabe is a special meaning. So different stuff, like more special, kokyu, なんていうか, high
It's like a
class.
high-end nabe, yeah. Yeah. And Grace-san said she's done tomato broth for shabu shabu.
Good. Yeah, 2 days ago, I was making shabu shabu for my son. And then maybe Chinese cabbage, green onion, the same stuff. And then final, put the Chinese fish sauce at last, and then put the Vietnamese noodle. It's like a pho. It was interesting, beef noodle. Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Everything okay?
Yosenabe wa oishii desu. Domo arigatou gozaimasu.
Yokatta desu.
Thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. So next month?
Mashi-san's gonna do next month as well. And Mashi-san, please explain what you plan to share next month.
Yeah, Naoko-san, thank you for asking me to make another kind of dish. Like next month is gonna grill duck and soba noodle. Also, this very traditional, like 300 years history soba noodle. So it tastes really good. I'm sure I love it. So maybe I'm gonna share together. Like we call it kamo namban soba. Kamo namban soba. Kamo means duck. Namban is like a foreign culture, and soba. And then soba, black wheat.
Buckwheat.
Buck-
Buckwheat. Mhm.
So it's also we can make a hot and cold. Hot kamo namban. Also we can put cold soba with put into soup.
Dipping sauce.
Soup. So that'd be good. So I hope see you next time, next month. Sorry, I'm not native speaker, so I was really slow. Thank you so much, and sorry for if you don't understand well. So thank you very much for sharing today. I really
Thank you
appreciate
so much for coming. And Joanne-san said thank you to you, Mashi-san.
Yeah, thank you so much.
This
And
was
I'm so happy. And that was a really nice. And today is very cold. Yesterday as well. So good for in this yosenabe and good for winter.
It's a typical winter dish. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it
a
makes
comfort
us
food, right?
warm our body or mind or heart. You know. Thank you so much. ありがとうございました。
ありがと
Thank
うご
you
ざい
so
ま
much.
した。Thank you
This
so
was an
much.
amazing dish.
Yasaminasai.
直子さん、本当ありがとうございました。直子さん、thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everybody. Hope to see you again.
Have a nice weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.